And we have contact. Not too bad. Yourself?
Pretty good. What's going on with you?
Just out taking some pictures.
Okay, do you mind telling me?
Actually, I'm kind of on a time schedule.
Okay, I need to talk to you. You need to stop and talk to me.
Am I being detained?
I want to stop and talk to you.
I appreciate that. No.
Yes, at the moment you are being detained.
For what crime?
Find out what's going on.
For what crime?
If you're looking in vehicles, I need to find out who you are.
For what crime?
What you're doing.
What crime am I being detained for?
I'm investigating.
That's not a crime. What crime?
Investigating.
Ma'am, what
You have
crime?
some ID with you.
No, ma'am. What crime? What crime am I being suspected of?
Right now, I don't know.
Exactly. So there's
But
no
if
reason
you're
to
looking in
detain.
vehicles and you're taking pictures and you're inside taking pictures of
All legal activities, ma'am.
what's that?
They're all legal activities.
Can I ask why?
I'm.
Let me talk to you for a minute. What's your first name? Tell me that.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. The place to learn your rights. In today's video, we witness a man exercising his First Amendment rights by filming in public at a local post office. But soon, things take a turn when police officers approach, detain him unlawfully, and demand his ID using questionable tactics. As always, don't forget to hit the like button and comment your thoughts to spread awareness and help educate others about their constitutional freedoms and police accountability.
I'd rather not give that up.
That's fine too. You're making everybody in there very uncomfortable.
Well,
and
that's.
You're going in there taking pictures of them.
I went in. I didn't go in there to take pictures of them. I went in there just to get pictures of the inside of the post office, and I grabbed the passport application while I was in there.
Okay. Why are you taking pictures of the inside of the post office?
It's part of what I'm working on.
Okay. Can you? Is that?
I'm working on it. Yeah, right now it is. I'm working on a story on the post office. It'll be online and I'm hoping in about a week, whoever picks it up. You can just Google Claremore Post Office and it'll come up.
That's fair, but you're making everybody really uncomfortable, and now you're not wanting to talk to me. They're telling me you're looking in cars, so I'm going to find out what's going on. I have a reason to find out.
They're going to tell you that so they can get you out here.
That's great.
I've never been looking in any cars.
Good, then you can be on your way and do what you're doing. But I have a job to do.
I understand that.
It's not to give you a hard time.
But I also have a job to do, and I have things to do. I don't have time to waste around here. I'm on my last pass, and then I'm out. I've already explained to them what I'm doing.
Okay. You explained to who?
3 different people.
Okay, who are the 3 people?
I don't know who they are. I didn't have one name. One lady said her name was Trish.
The video begins with a calm exchange as the officer questions the man for taking photos outside the post office. Despite politely explaining he's working on a story, she insists on detaining him without citing any crime. The man asserts his rights, asking repeatedly, "Am I being detained, and for what crime?" A crucial reminder that recording in public is a lawful act. His calm but firm tone highlights how knowledge of one's rights can prevent unlawful detention and intimidation by uninformed officers.
It's the post office calling. They have an issue with you.
I understand that, but I don't.
Reason to be here
I don't care about their issue. This is a First Amendment protected activity. If they're uneasy, I'm sorry. I told them what I was doing.
Okay.
It doesn't get any simpler.
Uneasy. When you walk away from me, you don't want to talk to me. I'm here for a valid reason. I'm here for a legal reason.
I'm not trying to be.
Talk to me.
I know. I'm not trying to be rude, but I don't have to talk to you, ma'am, and I don't want to. I have no, ma'am. I don't.
For a complaint, and you were in there, and they called me. Were you
Okay.
the one that was in there?
Yes, I went inside. That doesn't matter. It's a public place. It's perfectly legal.
And so you're okay with the fact that you made everybody very uncomfortable.
I don't. Yeah, actually I am, because I told them there's nothing nefarious going on. It doesn't matter.
Now, how am I supposed to know that? Now just look at it from my point of view. I'm out here. I get a call about a guy, and it's okay that you're recording. That's fine. That happens to us all the time.
Sure.
I'm recording too, so we're good to go.
All right.
Okay? But I get a call about a guy.
Tension builds as the officer continues pressing him for ID, claiming she's investigating. The man stands firm, reminding her that investigating is not a crime and that he doesn't need to identify himself. She argues that he made people inside the post office uncomfortable. But discomfort isn't illegal. This exchange exposes a common issue. Officers often misuse vague complaints to justify unlawful detentions, forgetting that the First Amendment protects all public photography, even when it challenges authority.
Who's in the post office taking pictures, who's out in the parking lot taking pictures, and is looking in cars.
Well,
So
that's
that makes
hearsay.
me
I
very
was not looking in any
uncomfortable.
vehicles.
Okay.
I wasn't even close
But I
enough to
don't know
look in
any of
any
that.
vehicles.
I know that when I get here, you walk away from me. You don't want to talk to me.
No.
You don't want to tell me who you are. Makes me very suspicious of you.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry.
Okay. I need to see some ID from you.
No, ma'am. This is not a stop and ID state. Am I free to go?
No, you are not. I told you I'm detaining you until I find out what's going on here.
Okay, but you didn't tell me what crime. What crime do you suspect me of?
That's what I'm trying to find out. If you're looking in cars,
Ma'am.
that makes me very suspicious of you.
In order to detain somebody, you have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime has been committed.
As soon as the Russ gets here, we'll talk to the post office, the complaint. We'll find out their side of the story as well.
There is.
Until I find out what's going on, I'm doing an investigation now, and you're staying put.
And what is your name and badge number?
You give me your name, I'll give you mine.
No, ma'am.
I work for Claremore Police Department.
I understand that. I'm not a public official. You are duty bound to
Am I?
identify yourself. You are. So what is your name and badge number? What is your name and badge number?
When backup arrives, the man calmly explains that he was filming public property for a story, and that he never looked into cars as accused. Still, the officers refuse to release him, claiming they're conducting an investigation. He demands badge numbers, but the female officer refuses to identify herself, violating policy and transparency. This standoff clearly shows how some officers disregard accountability, assuming authority gives them immunity from public questioning, when in reality, citizens have every right to demand identification from law enforcement.
I work for Claremore Police Department.
Okay. And you are Officer who? Okay, if you're not going to identify yourself to me,
Then what?
then you're not going to detain me, and I'm going to be on my way because you're not an officer in my eyes.
I'm on the north side of the post office.
So, what is your name and badge number? And what crime do you suspect me of committing?
I'm investigating what you were doing.
That's not a crime. What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Go round and round, but
Okay, well, what is your name and
until I
badge
talk
number?
to the other part of this,
I don't
and
have
I
to
find
stay
out
here.
What's going on? You are going to stay here. I don't know what's going on.
That doesn't
I
matter.
have complaints that you're looking in vehicles. Now I get here, and you're on the sidewalk, and you're taking pictures,
Yep.
and you're recording, and I'm good with that. I don't care.
But you won't tell me
My
your
issue
name.
is you were in there.
That doesn't matter. If you don't care, then why won't you tell me what your name and badge number
No, I
is?
care because you were in there causing a disturbance.
And I wasn't causing a disturbance.
You were because they called.
That's not my problem.
It is now because you're here.
How we doing, sir?
Oh, I've had better days. You?
What's going on?
Ask her. She thinks she's going to detain me. What crime do you suspect me of committing?
As more officers join, the encounter grows more tense. The man stands his ground, explaining he is not legally obligated to provide ID unless suspected of a specific crime. Instead of de-escalating, the officers circle back to false claims that he caused a disturbance or looked in vehicles. The videographer continues to record everything, turning the camera into his greatest protection. His calm persistence contrasts sharply with the officer's aggression, showing how professionalism often lies with the citizen, not the badge.
You have to there is no disturbance. You have to articulate a crime. What is her name and badge number? She's refused to give it to me.
Why are we here?
I'm taking pictures. That's it.
Okay, why are we taking pictures?
I'm working on a story on the post office.
Okay. Or where's your firearm at?
What makes you think I'm carrying?
Because you have a holster on your back.
It's empty.
Okay, well, I'm asking, is it on your person?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. Do you have any ID on you?
No, sir.
Okay, What's your name, partner?
I'm not going to give it.
Okay.
Am I free to go?
No, not right yet.
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Okay, well, I'm trying to figure that out.
I understand
We're
that.
getting complaints
You
from
have to have
inside.
reasonable, articulable suspicion, sir.
I gave you that. You are inside taking pictures. You're looking in
Would you
cars
go
and you're
inside
taking
and see
pictures
what's
of the
going
I'm not looking in cars,
You're
and
taking
there's no
pictures
proof of that.
cars.
And it doesn't matter. I can take
Once
pictures
we
of everything.
establish that there is no proof of that, you will be free to leave.
Okay, what is your name and badge number, officer?
I told you, you give me your name, I'll give you mine.
Is that what you tell the judge when he asks? What is your name and badge number, ma'am? Keep smirking. This is going to be very bad for your department. What is your?
I'm Sergeant Buck with the Claremore Police Department.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
What is your name and badge number, ma'am?
Give me the information.
No, he didn't give me yours. I want the names and badge numbers of everybody on this call.
A sergeant steps in, questioning whether the man has been drinking after spotting a random bottle nearby, an accusation with no evidence. The man refuses a sobriety test, reminding them he was nowhere near the bottle when first stopped. Despite repeated harassment, he stays respectful and informed, continuing to assert his right not to answer questions or consent to tests without probable cause. This moment captures the ugly side of authority, when officers invent suspicion instead of admitting they were wrong from the start.
I've been drinking tonight, haven't we?
What is her name and badge number,
Have you
sir?
been drinking this afternoon?
Have you? What is her name and badge number?
But I see an alcohol bottle laying right here on the ground, so I'm asking you, have you been drinking?
Take it up, fingerprint it. What?
I am asking you a question.
And I'm refusing to answer. What is your name and
Okay,
badge?
well,
What is her name and
Now
badge
I'm
number?
detaining you because I want to make sure you're not intoxicated in public.
What a bunch of bullshit. What is your name and badge
I
number?
believe I already told you.
What is her name and badge number?
I'm talking to you right now. All right.
All right,
We're
well,
talking
I'm
about-
clamming up. What is your name and badge number?
You haven't been drinking. I want to make sure you haven't been drinking.
Please
Come
give me
here.
a little space.
Come here. Come here.
I'm creating
I'm going
space.
to check your eyes to make sure that you haven't been drinking.
No, sir, you're not.
Yes, sir, I am.
No, sir, you're not.
Yes, sir, I am.
No, you're not.
Do me a favor. Keep that right there. I don't care. Keep that right there. See the tip of this pen? How much you had to drink today? How much have you had to drink today?
I don't drink.
See the tip of this pen? I want to make sure that you're safe to do this.
I don't consent to field sobriety tests, especially when there's no.
Where you're standing, there's an alcohol bottle.
When she stopped me, I was down there.
Whenever I showed up, you were standing right there.
Congratulations. See where her car's parked? That's where she stopped me.
Okay. All right.
Which is, I don't know, what's that, about 60, 70 feet away from that? So what is your name and badge number, ma'am, last time?
Make it the last time.
Okay, well, I'll call the chief.
Here's the deal. Whenever I make sure that you haven't been looking into cars and doing stuff like that, if I can establish that, you're on your way.
Well, do what you gotta do then.
All right then. Do me a favor, sir. Don't put your hands in your pockets, okay?
Your hands are in yours.
Listen to me, all right? You've got a holster on. I don't know if you have a gun or not. If you keep your hands out of your pockets, everything is fine.
Hey, I've told you I'm not armed.
Well, okay, here's the deal. You're not really acting rationally at the moment, all right?
Standing up for my rights is not being rational.
It cause you any problems. Somebody called us.
I understand that. And she won't even identify herself. How professional is that?
Okay, well, you haven't really given us.
It's cold.
Given us.
Eventually, the discussion shifts. A higher-ranking officer finally listens, allowing the man to explain that he's filming for a story on public photography and government accountability. He educates them on Poster 7 and the 2010 Homeland Security memo affirming the legality of recording on federal property. The sergeant acknowledges that the man hasn't broken any law, proving that awareness and documentation can turn intimidation into education. His composure transforms an unjust encounter into a powerful First Amendment lesson for all viewers.
Keep your hands out of your pocket.
Do me a favor. Just keep your hands out of your pockets. That's all I ask. All right? You understand why we're here. We got a call. We're not just here because
Okay.
we feel like it. Somebody called us. You made them uncomfortable inside. You're going in taking pictures. If you want to take pictures of the facility, I don't have a problem with that. But whenever you're taking pictures of citizens, it makes them uneasy.
Well,
So
that's
here's the deal.
their problem, not mine.
Okay.
And when you get a call for
You get here for service.
when you get a call for service on somebody taking pictures, you should say, "Oh, that's a First Amendment protected activity."
The post office is who called. They have a problem with what you're doing that makes it a disturbance.
It's perfectly legal what I'm doing. They've already come out and said that it's legal.
They're doing that.
Well,
That's
that-
why we're here.
It's her problem, not mine.
We were busy and have other things to do, so I'm not here to harass you or give you a hard time. But you're not acting right.
I'm acting just fine
From the beginning.
because I don't want to talk to the police. That's not acting right.
Oh, you walk away from the police.
Right, because I don't want to talk to you because you drum up stupid shit like, have you been drinking because there's an empty bottle on the ground? Come on. Am I free to go? Are they done now?
Yeah.
What is your name and badge number, sir?
You have the sergeant's.
Sherman 144. Thank you, sir. Well, that's 2 out of 3 that have been professional. Thank you.
So you said you're doing a story on the post office?
Yes, sir.
What kind of story are you doing on the post office?
You can see it online in a few days.
Tell me what it's about, or like...
Well, now it's going to be about the First Amendment in the post office because they're obviously not trained. Because they have documentation from their higher-ups that was released. Let's see, first is Poster 7, I believe, and then there is a memo that came out 8 years ago. So I think they've had enough time.
As far as what, I guess, what memo? I mean,
Public, right, I understand. It's public photography. Basically, the Department of Homeland Security in 2010 came out with a letter.
Yeah.
Came out with a memo that said it was perfectly legal to record any federal installation, any federal property. That's it. I mean, that's it. I haven't bothered anybody. I went inside, I got a passport application, said thank you and see you later. Just taking pictures, that's it, man.
Somebody said that recording was a crime here?
Yeah, the lady who came out and talked to me said that you can't record federal property, but she's misinformed. Yes, yeah, she's misinformed. And I actually told her, I was like, call the police if that's what you feel like you want to do, and they'll educate you. I didn't think it was going to be this, because obviously there's a few officers here that aren't educated on this.
So what else are you trying to... What stories else are you doing?
A lot of it has to do with First Amendment stuff and, government accountability.
So you've been to the jail, courthouse,
Yep.
police station out here.
Yes, sir.
Where else are you going to go?
Actually, I'm done after this.
Done after this?
Yeah.
Have a good day.
All right. Excuse me.
Now, I gotta be honest, the fact that this Tyrant female cop didn't identify herself, it's bugging me. So I ask you, what would you have done differently if it was you in his place? Let me know down below in the comments. And this is why it is so important for you to know your rights and to help us to bring awareness to the rest of the public. So don't forget to support the channel by subscribing, like the video, and leave a comment to keep the conversation going. And remember, always record the police.
In closing, the narrator reflects on the incident, noting how the female officer's refusal to identify herself remains deeply concerning. Viewers are urged to consider what they would have done in his place and to always know their rights. Every camera, every recording, and every citizen standing firm helps protect liberty from abuse of power. Support the channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing. And remember, always record the police. Knowledge is your greatest weapon, and the First Amendment is your shield.